Hey, this is Daryl as a Service Webster. I've made it home safely from Microsoft Ignite. I arrived yesterday early in the morning, had a bit of time trying to get back into the time zone here in New Zealand, but I gave some thought onto how I was going to try and consume all these sessions that I missed while I was at Microsoft Ignite. Of course, there are plenty of videos and recordings now of most sessions. Some community sessions or community theatre sessions were recorded too. But for the most part, sessions are becoming slowly available. You might have seen an earlier tweet that I had out there suggesting the idea that you might want to use the YouTube application and sign up for a 3-month trial of the Red subscription. So we'll get into that shortly. I know there have been in the past some scripts, and there's some scripts still available for being able to download the YouTube videos, and you can download the lot if you've really got the bandwidth or the space, or you could filter some of these, and I know people are right into scripting and doing that, so that's great. Now I'm going to show you a quick method about how to do this with the YouTube app and creating myself a playlist. Now I did have where was it? Let me just dive back into one of my emails I wanted to grab a bit earlier. I did push out from the MS Ignite app. Let me blow that up there too and zoom that in a bit. Out of the MS Ignite app was here we go. I should move my face over a little so people can see it. An option to export the sessions that you had in your session builder, and this means that if you were greedy like me and you had queued up about 3 or 4 sessions for the same time slot and then only attended one or maybe none at all, then you're at least able to use that as something of a bookmark. So I've got that email there, and I can easily use the session codes to search out for them. Just move the old face back over there and get rid of this. So one place to start off with, of course, is the Microsoft Tech community, and this is where all the slides are going to be made available. Now in the Tech community there is an events area called Microsoft Ignite, and then you can go into the space called Microsoft Ignite Content for 2017. So this is a quick way to get in and filter and see things by audience. You can go in and choose personas and topics and various things here. But if you know the code, like I've just showed you from exporting from the Microsoft Ignite app, then you'll be able to scroll down to the bottom of this first page of sessions. Oh, and there's Jeff Teeper happily smiling away. He'll be there for a little while as he welcomes you into the session. So let's just take a session code and let me have a look here. There was one here about let's just grab this one here. This was BRK 2011. I haven't tried this one, should have probably tested it beforehand, but you see what I'm doing here. I'm just dropping it into this search box below the sessions. Rather than dropping it into the community, this box at the bottom of the first page of sessions will help to limit your search to just this space. And you'll see that it's already getting suggested results here, so I can click through and see that result. Now the videos and recordings for the sessions are gradually appearing. They are gradually appearing in YouTube on the Microsoft Ignite channel, and I just wanted to go into one that I know where the video has managed to make it through and it is embedded into the page on the Microsoft Tech community. So I know this one, GS10, is one of the general sessions, and that was on the first day. And we have the description there. It's all about Microsoft Teams and Skype for Business, and you'll see the video is embedded here too, so I could play it directly from here. Now what I have done is I have gone through and added some of these videos to a playlist. Now unfortunately, when I was going into the YouTube channel, and let's just start with the positives actually. Positive thing is that if you subscribe to Microsoft Ignite and there are 28,000 subscribers, then you can go through to the videos and go into uploads, and you might want to sort it by date added, which is newest, and I think that's the default. So you'll see those sessions there. Now going back to the unfortunate part, what I would have liked to have seen was the session code in the description of the video, because if we go through to, let's have a look at one of these ones here, build your personalized social internet. So that was uploaded 2 days ago. Already got 2 views. Let's pause that. So if I go through here, we don't have any indication of the BRK code. That would have been quite cool and made it easy to search for directly on YouTube, but instead we'll use that to search within the Microsoft Tech community. So I've got our video. Now what I did do was I also created a playlist. Okay, so I've created this playlist which I've called My MS Ignite Picks. And as I find a video, then I'm going to go through here and add it to a playlist. And I've got my playlist here, so this one is already one on my playlist. So that's creating my playlist, and this means that if I want to go back and catch up with these sessions, then at least I've got a starting point, and I can drop them in no particular order as I put that playlist together. We've got our playlist here, or I can order them up in terms of which ones I want to see first. Now, when I am visiting this from a device, let's see if this AirPlay is still working. We'll get this working again. Yeah. Okay, it seems to be still working on the screen there. That's good. Let's switch on over to AirPlay and have a look. Okay, so this is my YouTube app on my iPad, and this of course could be on your phone as well. So I've got the same playlist up and open that you saw just earlier, and I'm going to be within range of bandwidth most of the time, so there's no need to download all the videos. But what you might plan to do if you're going on the train in the morning, or not while you're driving of course, if you're catching a flight, so over the next month or two as you're trying to catch up with these sessions, you might just work your way through this list, and if you're using YouTube Red, then you'll be able to click Save Offline. I won't click that now because I don't want to disrupt the bandwidth, the little bandwidth that I have available to me as I'm doing this. So how was I able to get that YouTube Red subscription? Now yes, it is a paid subscription usually, or eventually, and you will usually get a 1 month trial, I believe. So I'll go back over to my desktop and cam, and I just want to show you with another account what I was able to do. We're over here on the Regarding 365 account. I haven't signed up for Red in this, and over here in subscriptions we have the YouTube Red capability, and they're offering a 3-month trial for free. So if you want to do it on the cheap, be real Scottish, then you might sign up for that 3-month trial. Note the date that you're going to expire, tick over to it becoming a paid subscription, and then you could potentially pull out of that subscription right there and then. Now this offer, as it says here, is available till the 31st of October, so that gives you up till the 31st of October to sign up for YouTube Red, so you could do it right now. And this is going to make it a lot easier for you to work your way through your playlist, build up your playlist, and take those videos offline as you're able to do it. So if we switch back to AirPlay, you'll see that I have signed up for YouTube Red. Up in the top right hand corner we've got the red logo, or rather the red subscription. Thank you, Wagner. We have a bunch of videos, so I might be cruising on down here, and let's say I've got a flight at some point. I'm going to go into this one, Field Guide for Administrators. Say Save Offline, and then that will make it available offline, and all my offline videos will be available to me here, so that I can go ahead and watch those on the plane, watch them on the train, and get some of that learning in. So that's pretty simple, and it's making advantage or taking advantage of that trial. Maybe you'll let it continue, as you may see some benefit in keeping that around. I am toying as to whether I keep my Spotify subscription going and also add YouTube Red, or maybe I just turn one off and keep the other, because you've got YouTube Red Music as well. But this is certainly useful for catching up with those MS Ignite videos. So they are gradually coming online. Just to recap, they are available there to start adding to a playlist. Sadly, they don't have the BRK code if you're trying to search for them if you're using YouTube to search for them. So it may be your best way, if we switch back to my desktop, go back over to here and over to the Microsoft Tech Community, is that you'll go back to the Ignite content and you'll search out your BRK codes based on this email, which you might have exported from your MS Ignite app. You'll go through, let's just try and find another one here. So simplify management of workplace analytics, let's search for that. And we'll go back into our search this space below the first page of sessions, and we'll launch that. And we've got a couple of options to make this easier to find later on. So we've got our embedded slides, but we don't yet see a recorded session. We could go and say, where was it, bookmark. Not sure, Anna and team at the Tech Community, what the difference is between subscribe and bookmark. I think subscribe will allow me to be involved in some of the conversations that are within the comments below in the session. So if I bookmark it, that's one thing to say that I'm going to be able to find it later. Good-o, and there is a way to go into our profiles and see those bookmarks. But if I also want to be part of the conversations, then I can click subscribe. This means that anyone who's having some questions or chat along here, so let's a bit further down here, if they click reply, then I'd be able to be alerted about those conversations and continue the magic that is Ignite. Now, that is really one of the most valuable parts of Ignite, attending it. But also you virtually, if you weren't able to get to Ignite, you can continue in the conversation. Have your own opinions and share them in these comments about the product, about the session, how you plan to apply this technology to your tenants and your technology back at your organization. And as those conversations continue, then that's going to, of course, help to enrich the content. You'll get opinions, you'll get thoughts from other people, and potentially some inspirations. And then we as a community can become experts all together. So that is my take for how you might keep up with the or catch up with the sessions that you might have missed, making use of the YouTube Red trial subscription, creating yourself a playlist, and definitely making use of the session pages within the tech community. That was Daryl as a service for Regarding 365. Enjoy the sessions. Bye for now.